How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the P Overture DLC. We have reached the Monad Charity House. We got here last episode with Leia, who is currently taking a rest because she pushed herself a little too hard, I guess. Must have been all those crazy fable arts on her weapon that hopefully eventually we will get. Let's see. Looks like only one way to go here. So let's see what we got. Cutscene is what we got. Oh boy, what the heck?
Not you. Not like this. This wasn't supposed to happen. Romeo. Why does this keep happening? Is it me? Is it my fault? Romeo. You never should have had to suffer this. Not you.
Romeo's letter. Master Leia, by the time you read this letter, I will be at the zoo taking care of the matters I recently informed you about. Please don't be concerned that I am acting on my own. I am not a child anymore. I hope instead you will focus on getting some rest. Your health won't improve without it. I will bring you some fine coffee that suits you taste when I return. Your faithful apprentice, Romeo. Man, I tell you, whoever is voicing Leia, fantastic voice acting. Okay. Blood spattered. A photograph of a young man wearing blonde hair is streaked with blood. His face is not visible.
You deserve to be happy.
Okay. Damn, it's not music. Whew. Getting me in the feels. So
This is horrific. To see the arms of her apprentice like that. Do you think she'll be okay? I mean, that would destroy anyone, regardless of their resolve. The only way we can help her is to find Romeo.
So what I was gonna say is I think it's cool that we are going to face Arlecchino, but it's definitely something that I didn't expect. But at the same time, I don't know who I would have expected to fight going back in time, honestly. So, how do you guys feel about that? Are you surprised it's Arlecchino? Would you have thought it would be someone else? To the most honorable Sir Simon, the second experiment involving Puppet A is complete. And although rigorous testing must still be conducted, so far we have avoided any major conflict of issues. As expected, this puppet is small, even insignificant thing, but it is self-aware. In fact, it believes itself to be human. We will continue to observe the subject in hopes it is able to master this disappearance, if not the truth of human thought and behavior. We believe it could be quite useful to you in the future, Sir Simon. Interesting. So the alchemists are the ones who started injecting puppets with, consciousness. When we procured the puppet, it was so severely damaged it required a full set of new limbs because it was so thoroughly destroyed, even though I had doubts about whether we could recover it in an operable state. It requires longer than expected. We ask you for your patience and understanding regarding this. Respectfully, Sergio, puppet manager. So, yeah, they must have discovered, the fact that, ergo, puppets could become awakened from the ergo because they're, it's actually, ergo is actually, the life essence of human beings. So they must have started experimenting in that fact, and thus, I believe, how Arlecchino was born here as a puppet. When these dudes beating their heads against the wall. Guess he had to go to the bathroom badly. Petition to the Order. Esteemed Honorable Sir Valentinus. Firstly, we understand your appreciation of Simon's talent. You must understand how malicious the man has become. I've confirmed he actually procured a puppet driven by the ergo of a deranged killer. A heinous thing tainted with blood as dark as the abyss is deep. Simply so he could study it. We're definitely getting some good backstory here. I've heard it said that if you go on too long in the abyss gates also into you. Yet the abyss, we are told, in its way we must go if we emerge into the light. But what is the light we gain from embracing the mad ergo of a nameless killer? Please, before it's too late, you must take action, sanction him. Your faithful aide, Aiden. Okay. Interesting. So there were some that didn't believe in Simon's work among the alchemists. Nice. You have absolutely just cooked that dude. Remember one of those from the base game. The last level. Must be a shortcut coming up if they have an enemy like that over here. This place is pretty cool, though. Oh, yep. Shortcut right here. Right on cue. Okay. Let us move on here. And so far, other than that enemy, it's not been too terribly difficult here. Probably gonna eat my words. Sophia's diary. Petrification disease has everyone frozen with fear, frozen except for the trembling. Father ordered the quarantine measures at the first sign of trouble, and Antonia's music has helped me calm and comfort those desperate people, many children who fled here. If the quarantine works, this winter will pass with no further trouble. Interesting. But nothing could prepare us for the pain of losing someone so precious. We're still recovering, especially Romeo and her. I pray for the safety of these still inside. P.S. Simon asked to meet at the harbor, but I declined. It's far too early for the next food shipments. What could he want? So yeah, she's...
Wait. This must be Sophia's room. So... she was here when all this happened.
Family's happy memory. My family, they're everything to me. In honor of Carlo's upcoming of age party. Leia, Carlo, and Romeo. Yeah, so we learned in the base game that, Carlo and Romeo were here at the Monad Charity House. They grew up here, so they knew Sophia. And if I recall correctly, Valentinus was the former leader of the alchemists and Sophia's father. Damn, we're just getting lore dump after lore dump. First part of the letter is missing. I know you're angry about what you've read. I am sorry for the rudeness, Antonia. That is what Grandmaster Geppetto, the head of the workshop, would have sent you. This is different. This letter is from your old friend Giuseppe. I thought his first name was Giuseppe Geppetto. I don't know. I'm confused now. Antonia, ever since that day, I can't recognize this world. I was intolerant. An ambitious man who came to believe his own genius reputation only focused on one thing, reaching the pinnacle of his field. When I learned of Vanini's brilliant work, I didn't want to acknowledge him. How dare he try to outdo me, jeez. I was vain. I only satisfied when the world, praise and attention were all mine, and my world was guided treasure chest and remained utterly empty. Camille taught me when there was still hope, worlds even empty man could still live for. Jeez, I can't read today for some reason. So I think this is Geppetto writing this letter. That's the trouble with finding heaven. Losing it is more terrible for having known it is in the first place. I'm not the man I was before Camille, but I'm no longer that man I was when she was still here. I needed her eyes to see the world, and without pain, her soul to learn how to love it. Yet no matter how hard I try to remember now, it all slips through my fingers. My world has lost all color. I think I understand to my very bones the old saying, hell is pain of remembering loss. So I am an empty man again, Antonia. Even now, Giuseppe Geppetto is no different than a puppet's hollow shell. I have one last worry, the child. So he's clearly talking about Carlo. I decided to let him try to live in Camille's world, and that meant a world without me. Thanks to you and the Monad Charity House, the child grew up happily. I think I am grateful. Leaving the child was selfish, I can't deny it. Leaving him to grow up without parents was unforgivable, and yet I still believe it was the right path. Instead of growing up in a world of ash and ruins, Carlo had you. I hope somehow you forgive this old fool, Antonia. Your friend Giuseppe. Yeah, so that was Geppetto. He was just kind of talking about, how he acted before and now. Trying to explain himself. The good old Gehrman of of Liza P that he is. Yeah, quite the lore dump we're getting in this area. Stop that. What are you doing? Out of here. This room's awfully big here. Oh, jeez, that's why. Another one of you, huh? Jeez, man. Oh, and you got friends, too. Wonderful. You wouldn't be that bad if you didn't have friends. Get out of here. Difficult here. Oh, crap. We got one. Oh. Damn. If I had time to heal, he would have been done. Whipping your hair at me? Get out of here. Alright, come on, buddy. Welcome to the barbecue. Today's special is grilled carcass. Yeah, I'm corny. I know. we got over here? Okay. Just stockpiling those ergo chunks as usual. Probably could get a bunch of levels if I used them. I don't know how many, but... Okay, I was running around for 10 minutes because I completely missed this ladder. Hey. Kind of blended in for me. I don't know what was up with that. Alright, got a little basement section here. These guys supposed to be like chefs or something? That's what they look like. Oh, someone fell behind me. Get out of here. Got in here? Frenzied amulet. It's in frenzy flame. Restores HP when a fatal attack is successful. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Like that. I mean, they're giving us some good amulets, but man, I have to go into like New Game Plus 2 to utilize all of them. Have enough amulet slots. I forget the highest amount of amulet slots you can have. It's like 5 or 6. Something like that. Too many choices. It would be cool if they added an amulet that was like, oh, wear this amulet to get an extra amulet slot or something. I don't know. It'd be kind of funny. Here, something big clumping around. Let me just see. Is there anywhere else to go here? No, I guess that's it. Alright. So, down the stairs we go. Is the path of progression, it looks like. Yeah, I don't see anything else around here. What is flopping around in here? Oh, just these guys. Ooh, watch out. And they explode too. Lovely. Those guys can hurt a lot if they hit you. And they can absolutely decimate your stamina. Guard incorrectly. Alright, anything else before we go up the ladder? We go down to go up. Interesting. Getting a shortcut or something, maybe. Let's see. We will purify these heresies in the great truth. The leader, Valentinus, will set. He is a feeble turncoat. He has halted research into ascension and abandoned the path of the truth. He has dated placed the Great One's physical form into the hands of heretics and unbelievers. So this must be Simon, kind of stating the heresy of Valentinus. These heresies cannot stand. As the inheritors of the sacred truth, we must take control. You are commanded to cleanse the remnants of heresy from the Rose Estate, purify the site. All others will continue on pilgrimage for the truth, guided by noble Sir Peastress. Yeah. Awaken, evolve, ascend, purify the Rose Estate and the cathedral with the divine elixir. Ah, okay. Well, that is why everybody here is carcasses. Okay. So that explains a lot. So if he, this was the Rose Estate, like, tragedy, then that is the reason for it. Who are you? Boy, got here. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Alright. I've been fighting this dude for like probably a half hour. This dude is tough, man. This is like a regen police officer. He hits like a truck. I was trying the lightning sword on him too, but I don't know. I think the grill lighter is better here. It's damage over time purposes. Jesus, these combos, man. Holy crap. Goodness, combos. Oh my goodness, man. That guy was ridiculous. Sir Valentinus, with the utmost sincerity and all due respect, the ninth indicament. Write you to now as Luca, senior counselor, but as Luca, your protege. If, as I've said, I strive and live your guidance and lessons. You know this, I'm sure of it. So it's the same sincerity and respect that I will continue to indict Simon. An assembly must be called regarding all this immediately. Never heard of this guy before. But this is an accusation against Simon. Interesting. Not only is he using Ergo for personal gain, he is carelessly exploiting it. He's even gathering followers and convincing them that he will lead them to ascension, to godhood. He is making no effort to hide his true intentions, but it's not too late. Please call an assembly. I will prove everything. Senior Counselor Luca. So that's the first time we've heard mention of him. Very interesting. Like I said, we're getting tons of lore dumps here, but I am all for it. And what did we fight so hard for? What is in here? Quartz. Okay. It's open for something a little better, but I will take that. That was a tough fight for sure. Probably one of the harder mini bosses in the DLC. What do we have here? A letter folded with great care. It is written in steady, neat handwriting. Sir Valentinus, I hope this letter finds you well. I wish to apologize for the manner in which I abandoned my duties, which bordered on betrayal. I love this family, but walking the monad path proved too painful. I lived in constant fear of being dragged down into the darkness alongside you. I could no longer endure gazing into the yawning abyss. So who's writing this letter to Valentinus? Maybe it's Leia, maybe? I decided I must walk a different path. I am truly indebted to you for all you have done, for taking me and raising me, and for the great authority you placed in my hand with the rose sword. Yeah, this is... I intend to use the power of the sword that you gifted me to fight for something righteous. I bet you any money this is Leia. So I've heard the sword she uses is the rose sword, I believe. Oh, Father, it embarrasses me even now, but I truly wish to call you that at least once in my life. The feeling inside me as I watch my apprentices grow make me wonder if you felt the same way gazing at me. Your grateful daughter, Leia Florence. Wait, so hold up. So Leia is Sophia's sister?
Valentinus in his wife's chambers, if I had to guess. So many bloodstains. I don't think they made it out of here alive. Even a former leader of the Order was helpless when death came calling.
Oh, is this a little hidden bookcase here? I love that stuff when they have like little hidden passages in the bookcases. What the heck was this? Something was in there. The heck was in there? Okay, made it to another stargazer here. Try and get out of that slightly heavy category. Let's just pick this up and read it. And we'll probably close out. To my young apprentice, I'm told you have succumbed to delusion and abandoned the path of the truth, Valentinus. The human heart, it can be pitiful, but it is resilient, and I see you were unable to discard your connections to family, but your greater sin handing over the Great One's arm. You have fallen so regrettably far. I have no choice but to inform you that in the name of the Council, I declare you're excommunicated. As we once shared the bond of master and apprentice, I have personally created this excommunications case for you, though you may not have time to take it. I've heard my sea monster is on the move, and he is headed your way. Who will not see the thread of eternity, make your choice. To live and not as human, or to bloom into the next phase of evolution as your final act. Unfortunately, the question is heretical. Your matter is the matter is out of your hands, Valentinus. Okay. So I'm not sure if that's Simon. It probably is. But anyway, we are going to call it here, and we will continue through the Monad Charity House in the next one. So hopefully you all enjoyed. Hopefully you're doing well. Stay tuned. More coming at you. Take care.